Hey there, in today's video I'm going to be showing you the wash test for the last video that I made using the aerosol fabric spray paint. So let's get started. Okay, I promised the wash test, so this is the swirl that I made. I want to see how it does because this shirt is one that I oversprayed because it was an experiment. And remember, I recommended to not overspray or not to be too generous. It doesn't really take too much, so we're gonna see how that goes. This is the one that was in my opinion, oversprayed, and it is rough a little bit. So let's start with the right sleeve. So try to remember that. It is rough, it is thick, you can feel it is rough. You can hear it. So we're gonna see how it does, and I'll show you the sleeve again. And I'm gonna go to the bottom right where I oversprayed. It is rough, but I just wanna see how it does in the wash. See how it's gray to white. So I'm gonna turn it inside out, and I'm gonna throw in a couple of white towels just to see if it bleeds. And I'm also gonna throw in a couple of black articles. And these are my favorite pants, or my favorite, I'm getting brave. These are my favorite pants, or jogging pants, or whatever you wanna call them. So anyway, and then here's the white one. Trying to get you up close and personal. We're gonna go with the right sleeve again, just like the black one. On this one, I did the same thing. I oversprayed, or I was generous, and on the back side, I wasn't. So it's not as rough. You can't feel it. So I just want to see how it does. So to check the quality or the outcome, or for the sake of a wash test, this is the right sleeve. We're gonna see if it looks the same. The right sleeve. That way you can rewind the video. And then we'll pick the right bottom, like the black one. There's the right bottom corner. And then we'll just flip it over where I wasn't so saturated, where I wasn't so generous. So there's the back where it wasn't oversprayed, and then the right corner where I oversprayed. So I'm gonna turn it inside out. I'm gonna wash it on light. I'm gonna wash it in cold. Here we go. I'm kind of scared I ruined my pants. Okay, so the towels don't look stained. That's a good thing. No discoloration on the towels. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. I'm gonna put this on the side. I'm gonna look at my black t-shirt. This is just a regular black t-shirt. There's no stains or anything on it. See a bunch of lint. No stains. There is a bunch of little white, looks like lint. It could be from the spray, I'm not sure, but we'll see if that comes off. It looks worse on the video. I'm worried about my pants. Let's see. The pants look okay. Somehow they got flipped inside out. Okay, so far so good. Just a bunch of lint like you normally see when you wash, if you ever pay attention. So I'm gonna stick these in the dryer, but here's the moment of truth on the wash. Remember, they're inside out, so let me flip them. Okay, so it looks the same. You can still feel a little of the where I oversprayed, or where I was too generous. You can still feel it. So we're gonna see how it does on the drying part. But here's the right sleeve where I was generous. can still feel it. Here's the back side where I wasn't so generous. That part you can't really feel. You feel just a little bit. Here's the right corner where I oversprayed. Some of it came off because it's not as rough, but it still looks good, still looks the same. And then here's the right back corner, right back corner where I didn't overspray, and you can feel it just a little bit. So I'm gonna put it inside out again and stick them in the dryer, but here's the black one, so let me turn that one around also. Let me put that one, what the heck? Let me put this one inside out again. Here's the right corner, and it is still rough because I was too generous with the paint. And I did the same thing on the back, and you can see this may be from the box, but then again, because it was oversprayed, the speckles, there's speckles everywhere. So I'm gonna see how it does in the dryer, and of course I'm gonna show you that. But you see all the speckles on this one? It doesn't look too bad anyway. Here's where I oversprayed. I tried to cover the back, but that's what it looks like after the wash, but I'm fixing to stick it in the dryer. So for the dryer part of it and the final part of it, I'm just going to show you this part, and I'm going to let you know if it's rough or not still. So look at the specks on here. I'm going to throw them in the dryer just like this, just the way you see it. Okay, I'm taking the shirts, or I've taken the shirts out of the dryer. Here's the, I'm going to fold it. Here's the dry shirt, fresh out of the dryer. It is rough because I oversprayed, so you do not need to be generous with the spray. You do not need to be generous. You see fibers. I see fibers because it does have cotton in it. You will see fibers, so don't overspray. Other than that, it looks good. And I said I was going to show you the right sleeve. So you don't see all the, oh my gosh, sorry about that. You don't see all the little, remember all the specks that were on the shirt before I put it in the dryer? It's clean, and you will see a little bit, but it's the fibers from the cotton. Other than that, you can feel it again because I oversprayed. See how it's going to continue to come off? Because I oversprayed. Oh no! I'm gonna have to pause. Okay, the power came back on. Okay, don't overspray because it is gonna get flaky. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Maybe I'm gonna leave it. But anyway, it's gonna get flaky if you overspray. Okay, so other than that, yeah, it is gonna crack. So it is clean. You can't feel it because I oversprayed. I know I keep saying that. So here's the right sleeve. Don't be generous with the paint. There's the right corner. I'm trying to hurry because my girlfriend's holding the camera. She's afraid of the thunder and lightning. So guys, don't judge me. I'm not torturing her. I'm torturing her for you. Anyway, she's making faces at me. So you can see the fibers, the cotton fibers. Oversprayed. Don't be generous. I know I keep saying that, but anyway, it still looks good. It came out clean. I'm pretty sure it's going to continue to come off only because it's oversprayed. So there's the black one, and then the white one is the one that's going to be the better one, only because remember I oversprayed on the front and I didn't on the back. So here's the right sleeve. You can feel it. Here's the bottom right hand corner. You can feel it. It didn't bleed anywhere, so it looks good. No bleeding. So we're good there. The back, remember, I just sprayed like one time. I wasn't generous on the back. So the back feels good. There might be some rough areas from overspraying, but you really do not need that much spray. I say spray very little. If you watch the original video, you'll see how much I sprayed when I did the back part, the back side of the shirt. And this is just from not spraying too much. You can feel it a little bit in some areas, like where it's darker, but you can't feel it where it's lighter. Like here, you can feel it just a little bit. There where it's darker, you can feel just a little bit. Other than that, I'm very pleased with the outcome. Do not be generous with that spray, because front being generous and the back not being generous, it still looks the same. So again, on that 2 ounce or 3 ounce can, aerosol can, you can get maybe 4 shirts out. Get 4 shirts out of it. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat, but I'm thirsty and I'm hot, and I've been moving stuff around and making 3 videos in one day. I'm parched. But anyway, I hope that this was helpful. I know somebody was waiting for the wash test. I totally recommend the spray. Just don't overspray. It takes very little. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's all I have for now. Until next time.